right, how's it going? So got something cool. Has been sitting here for a couple weeks. Got a couple boxes in the mail from Stam Audio. Now, last time I had Stam on the show was a couple years ago. They sent me their amazing SA-2A optical compressor, tube optical compressor. It's kind of designed to work like an LA-2A, kind of sound like the same thing, except in only 2 racks of basses instead of 3. They've sent me what I think is an 1176, and they also sent me a mystery box. So let's crack one open here and see what we get. Absolutely love the styrofoam, Josh. It gets everywhere, all over the studio. Thanks so much for packing with this stuff. It's great. And it's good for the environment, too. No user of serviceable parts. Okay, that's always a good sign. Ooh, look at that. This is the SA-76 ADG limiting amplifier. Now, if you're into studio gear at all, you know this iconic panel layout. This is Stam's version of the classic Universal Audio 1176 that's, you know, in every freaking major recording studio on earth. Dead simple controls, input, output, tack release, ratio, and then we've got the rev button. Revision A, revision D, revision G, and off. I wonder if that's a bypass, turns the whole unit off, or it turns off the revisions. Anyway, so a lot of the old classic 1176s are coveted because of the revisions. What version came out with what? They use different transformers, different components, all that. Josh had the idea, hey, why don't we jam all those components into one unit? Then we can give everybody the particular flavors that they're looking for without having to pay vintage gear prices. So I love the whole philosophy behind this. I can't wait to hook it up and try it out. We're going to get a dedicated episode on this real soon because Stam makes really great, really affordable stuff. So looking forward to trying this one out. Feels good. This one's pretty freaking heavy, that's for sure. So you know there's some transformers in here, so the power supply should be nice and solid. Cool stuff. Looks gorgeous. Oh, I can't wait to try this. Okay guys, don't want you to forget it's the last weekend to get the sale on Henning Pauly's Complete Guide to Programming Drums. Now we did an episode on this last week. Henning came up with a 15-hour course to show you guys how to make your program drums sound much more human. He takes you through a lot of the major VSTs like Get Good Drums and Superior and shows you guys how to get some subtlety out of all of that and not just 127 the living shit out of things. Now I know a lot of you guys out there are programming drums at home because you just don't have access to real kits, and that's totally fine. So if that's your situation, this is the course you want to grab. It's normally $150. We've got it on sale this weekend at Spectre Digital for only $99. Today's Friday. Sale ends Sunday night, then it's going back up to $150. So grab it while you can. Links in the description below. Now back to the show. So got a second box here, and I gotta say, I thought I'd cut out the really boring stuff because it's taken me a while to get this stuff out of here, so I gotta give hats off to Stam for doing just an absolutely bananas high quality packing job. Like really, you guys take this stuff seriously. Now, I might have an idea what this is, but I'm only gonna take a wild guess. And, oh, more styrofoam, just what I always wanted. Ah, great. What did he send me? Okay. Yo, Alex got a Tube U47 clone. I was hoping it was going to be that. I got to say, I'm a little disappointed, Josh. What the hell is this? You sent me 2 of these for stereo pairs? I think you did. Plus one was by accident. What is this? This is ADG as well. Well, there's something I was not expecting. I now have a stereo pair of 1176s. This is going to be insane. My drum rooms are never going to sound better. Look at this thing. Ooh, it's so beautiful. I get 2 of these to play with now. And the great thing is, I was looking on the back. There's stereo link. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Wow. Well, thanks, Stam Audio. I really appreciate that. Now I gotta find some space to put it somewhere, but wow, 4 rack spaces for just a stereo pair compression. This is going to be bananas. I'm shocked, I'm blown away, and a little disappointed I didn't get the U47. But, oh well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I did have a conversation with Josh about his U87 clone, and he said, my mic's just as good as U87. I'll put it up against any U87. And I'm like, you want to put your money where your mouth is? And he said, yes. So apparently he is sending me a U87 clone. I have had another U87 clone I was going to put on the show last year. I sent it back to the manufacturer because I'm like, yeah, it's a nice mic, but it's not a U87. Josh Stam is willing to put his money where his mouth is, and I promised him if it sounds like my U87, I'm buying drinks next time we get together, whenever the hell that might be. Anyway, yeah, wow, this is gonna be great. Look for the demo on this. Stereo 1176 is crazy. Thanks so much, Josh. This is super cool. Okay, next up, I've got my very first package from South Africa, of all places. This is from a manufacturer called Tul Microphones, and they make apparently one of the best guitar mics on earth. I'm really curious to hear about this. Somebody in the comments mentioned I should check them out, so I wrote them a letter and said, hey, you know, I got a little YouTube channel. I review a lot of this stuff, a lot of metal guitar stuff and whatnot, and they were totally into it, but they said, you know, these are kind of similar, might be similar to like how a Royer sounds, something like that, so it might be a little dark for the metal tones. I mean, like, I'm not a huge fan of the Royers on metal guitar, but we'll see. Apparently this is the easiest microphone in the world to place. All you have to do is put it like dead center on your cone and you're good to go. So I'm really looking forward to demoing this, but you know, for today we can at least check out the unbox. All you guys who are wondering how to mic up your cabs, this might be the solution. We'll see. The whole idea behind this mic is for it to sound very natural. It's supposed to sound like you hear your cabinet in the room. I'm really curious about this. Let's see what we get. Oh, look at the size of that. That's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Damn, look at that. That's pretty. Let's get a close up here. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Wow. Tool Classic. And you got a bright switch as well here. You can go classic or bright, so that's obviously a top end lift. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's obviously why they give you the custom clip, otherwise, because that is not going in your 57 clip. That's for sure. Decent weight, you know, it's not super heavy. Again, it should be really easy to place. You're just supposed to drop it dead center on your cabinet and see what we get. Here's the thing, because it might be more suited towards blues and clean playing as opposed to straight up metal tones, I'm going to see if I get Christian Vey in here. We're probably going to mic up the 59 Fender and see what it sounds like. But I really am curious how this will sound on a full-blown metal stack kind of sound. Might be really cool. Might be just the thing we're looking for. Never say never. Always try it out. See how it goes. Oh yeah, and one last thing. Got a little package here from Triad-Orbit. Now, nobody sent me this stuff. I actually bought all this myself because I find their stuff to be ridiculously useful, especially for YouTube content creation. I mean, I've got their stands up around my drum set. They're great for placing drum mics. I've got a Triad-Orbit stand here hanging from the ceiling, holding my monologue mic in place. And what I did was I ordered... Oh, they gave me a couple bags. Okay, cool. What I got here is a bunch of standoffs and whatnot. And this is going to allow me to mount stuff on walls. And it's going to let me mount stuff on ceilings as well, which is great because I've got very limited floor space in here. So the idea of getting lights and cameras and microphones up off the floor, out of the way, and suspended in useful positions is absolutely great. I can't say enough good things about the Triad-Orbit stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff. I've been using it for years. Henning Pauly showed me this stuff about 4 years ago, and yeah, I've got it all over the place here. Like, here's one of the wall mounts here, right here. You can just drop something in place. It locks in place. I can mount a camera to this. I can mount a microphone to this. I can mount a light to this. It's got this little ball head that grabs. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. This stuff's like mechanical for audio engineers. You can just pull it apart. There you go. And you can take whatever you want. You can take this mount and put it elsewhere, or just plug it back in. Away you go. And this just screws in anywhere. So this is for like walls and whatnot. The other ones are kind of for ceilings, for smaller spaces. You've got stuff to screw in. So I can't wait to put this in play because I've got cameras up here. I've got a camera over there, but they're all on tripods and they're all taking up precious floor space. So I'm just thinking I can put a camera over here. I can put a camera up here. I can put lights where I want to. I can get my other camera off the desk that I do my desktop stuff for, and maybe move it back a little bit and get some depth of field going. It's going to be great. Triad-Orbit, absolutely killer stuff. Like I said, they didn't send me this. I paid for it with my own money because I like it that much. All right. right, anyway, so I'm just kind of looking at all this stuff, wondering where the hell I'm going to put it, especially those two Stam 1176s. Wasn't planning on losing 4 rack spaces today, but it's a good problem to have, let me tell you. You can expect to see demos on all this stuff real soon. Can't wait to check out that guitar mic. Can't wait to check out those 1176s. And please don't forget to get that Henning Pauly drum programming course. It's only going to be on sale for $99 for a couple more days, and when that timer runs out, it's going back up to $149. So save yourself a few bucks, grab it now. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be announcing the winners of that Black Lion audio giveaway and the Witherfall guitar as well. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, see you later.